Wastewater treatment plant operators are all faced with a common challenge: getting rid of the accumulated biosolids or sludge. Land application used to be a fairly common option. It's becoming more and more difficult as time goes on. We found some unique solutions at CSI Geosynthetics. We've been working with a number of wastewater treatment plant operators to successfully dewater their sludge lagoons and accumulate those sludges in geotextile dewatering bags or geotubes. We're allowing the stuff to dry out at the facility so it can then be exported as a dry material as opposed to hauling bulk liquid waste. Now, setting up one of these systems is pretty critical that it's done correctly. What we're going to do is add a polymer to the pumped sludge. Now you saw the suction dredge. That's transporting our biosolid sludge out into our tank. We're using this tank to create a uniform mixture. This ensures that as we're adding our polymer dosing, we're getting pretty similar constituencies out of our biosolid sludge material. From the tank, we then further pump it out to our dewatering bag system. Now this pump first goes through our polymer injection system. We've got our bulk polymer stored in a tank. We pre-mix that. We have a metering pump that's located in our black box. We've got a heater in there. As temperatures get cold, the polymers tend to get viscous. So this keeps everything nice and warm and flowing smoothly. That metering pump directly injects our polymer into our effluent stream. And then of critical importance is the mixing. Now underneath this rack, you'll see a series of elbows and piping around mixing, getting that polymer in contact with all of our sludge to ensure that we get nice flocks forming. A simple test port added to your system allows that we can check our mixture and we can ensure that we've achieved the proper dose rate and the desired flock level. We further set in a meter. This allows us to get our flow so we know exactly how many gallons have been run through our system. We can then cross-reference this number with our polymer usage out of our dose tank and make sure that we've got the correct dose rate. From there, it's just a simple matter of pumping it via hose out to our dewatering facility. Now, constructing the dewatering facility needs to be planned out carefully because when we accumulate the biosolids in the tubes, all the water that leaches out needs a place to go. So we set these things up, they're fairly level. Many times we line them with impermeable liner, put down some gravel so that all the clean water flows to a desired drain point. When your baggerize your facility off the truck, this is what they look like when they're unfolded. They're very large, but they have got some straps to make handling a little simpler, and if we need to hold it in place during the initial fill, we've got options to do that. Very heavy-duty stitching, heavy-duty fabric. These things are under a lot of force, a lot of pressure when they're completely full, so we don't want to have any kind of unintentional rupture. Once the bag is filled, our solids will accumulate, they'll dry out, the water leaches through the bag, and we wind up exporting a dried out material. At CSI Geosynthetics, we've come up with a lot of ways to help different facilities of all shapes and sizes deal with their accumulated biosolids and sludge. If we can be of assistance to you at your facility, please don't hesitate to contact us.